up until recently considered one of the worst Magic sets. The Battle for Baldur's Gate. I have 2 draft boxes, which I got quite cheap, discounted quite recently. I actually went to check the seller that I got them from to see if they were still selling them at the same price that I bought them from today, and no, they went back up. So I'm not entirely sure if people's opinion have kind of flipped on this set, or whether it's the hype for Baldur's Gate 3, but I managed to get these at like 92 Australian each, which is pretty damn cheap for a draft box. I'm pretty confident that there is enough value here to easily make that back, but let's see how we do. I'm probably going to go a bit faster than usual. Still trying to find like my stride with this whole thing, and what I'm comfortable doing, and you know what makes a better experience to watch. I do not. Let me just get all these out. There's quite a lot. So there's that box. There's a couple of pulls. Basically for this set, what I know of is go for the dragons. The dragon's worth quite a bit, especially the copper dragon. That is a fat stack. Congratulations to the lucky viewer who got to win that Yu-Gi-Oh box. Pretty cool person. Spoke to him a little bit in emails. Very nice. Very kind words. Alright, here we go. So for most of these cards, I don't really know what the appeal for, I guess, deck making is, as I'm not that much of a player. Probably going to skip through this a little bit quicker. As I said, I only really know of the dragons being worth something. Command Tower. I like these though. I really did like these from the D&D crossovers. The art style is pretty cool. Dungeon Delver. There's a bronze dragon. It's pretty sick. That is a dragon. It's not the copper dragon. That is still a mythic. That is a nice Nemesis Phoenix foil. I'm still going to be putting pricing up and all that. I think I made it a little bit too confusing with the Weiss Schwartz video, kind of like how I was subtracting stuff at the end there. So I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna kind of like put it in the pricing as I go, sort of like adjust as we get there. Try to give like a more honest, well, not honest, more kind of just upfront value. There's so many packs here, holy crap. I'm going to speed through these commons, uncommons. Ooh, another mythic, Elminster. Do not know what you're worth. Rare holo, initiative. There's so many cards in these packs, holy crap. Are they always like this? They're pretty stacked. I don't have a bigger memory lane thing to go on with Magic as much. I definitely knew a lot of people that played it when I was younger, but I didn't really get into it until much later. I think what kind of drew me in was a lot of the artwork on some of these cards. That is a dragon. Nothic. Yeah, definitely a lot later. The artwork was pretty alluring. I think the set in particular that pulled me in, oh geez, I'm really going to date myself. Strixhaven, one of the newer ones. Just because those like Japanese crossovers, those were really sweet. I still have quite a few of those in the folder, my personal collection, just because I like the look of them so much. I do have a couple of other Magic cards that I have in a private collection. No mythic in that one. Monster Manual. I did mention before that I don't really play any TCGs. Magic was the one that I played the most recent. I think I mostly played it online. It's quite fun. I did enjoy it. I would definitely be down to playing more of it in Elminster's Simulacrum. I would definitely be down to playing Magic more likely in person than a couple of the other TCGs, just because it's really complicated, but it's really creative. Like, you can be so creative and just like the different kind of tricks that you can pull off and that sort of thing make it there is a dragon, Fang Dragon. Make it quite alluring to play. The specific ways that you can build your decks, the sort of strategies that you want to go for. The reason, I suppose, that I chose to do this particular set is because, firstly, because of how, looked down upon it was when it came out, and the fact that I was able to find it quite cheap. So something that I will do every now and then when I'm specifically looking for a newer product to open and try to make some profit out of will be to Druid of the Emerald Grove, will be to see potentially what you can pull versus how much the set is worth, especially if it's, like, as I said, on a discount. The cost value to geez, these are not easy. The risk to reward, I guess, kind of factor really plays into whether it's worth opening. Like, for a good example, the Commander Master sets that are out at the moment with the set booster boxes that are like, I don't know, 600 Australian compared to what you can actually pull in those sets is a bit, ugh. I mean, you could get a Jeweled Lotus and make your money back and 50%, but goddamn, that is not likely to happen. Mold Folk. Trying to burn through these relatively quickly. I'm not sure if there's any cool lands in this set in particular. Shadowheart, Dark Justicar. Ooh, Silver Dragon. That's pretty cool. That is a cooler dragon. It's not an insane dragon as far as I... Ooh, and the Copper Dragon. Yo, that was fucking lucky. Holy crap. There is a Copper Dragon. Copper Dragon in foil. That is a good hit. That is a huge hit, actually. From what I remember seeing, that is actually pretty sick. Holy crap. In the foil as well. Wow. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, is possibly paid for both of these boxes already. Maybe not. Maybe I was looking at the more crazy looking one, but damn. It's not very often where I see a card and I'm like, yeah, if I pull that, the boxes are basically paid for and we got it. So I'm not sure if it's that one in particular. I know it was a Copper Dragon, but if it is that one, holy crap. Done and dusted. Whatever we get from here on out is a bonus. And 2 dragons in one pack. That's nuts. That's actually crazy. Whenever Ancient Copper Dragon deals combat damage to a player, roll a d20, you create a number of treasure tokens equal to the result. See, I haven't played with treasure tokens, so I don't know exactly how good that is. But by judging by the fact that it's, I think, the most sought after Young Blue Dragon card in this set, probably pretty amazing. For a treasure deck, that is. Master Chef. The artwork on some of these cards is just amazing. I think my favorite most recent set would be the Phyrexia All Will Be One. For a multitude of reasons, the arts, the oil foils, they're really cool. My favorite artist of all bloody time, Junji Ito, did a crossover collaboration and actually drew one of the Elish Norns in that set. I have 2 of them. I I will show them potentially at the end of this. I will go find them and bring them out. Love his artwork. I'm a big fan of his manga. Well, all of his mangas. I have quite a few in a bookcase over there. And he also did a secret lair, which I'm not sure coincided with Fire. Well, it must have, because obviously he did the Elish Norn. So it must have come out around the same time. I didn't see it on the Secret Lair website, so I had to buy one off somebody else. Awesome artwork as always. Like, damn, some of those Secret Lairs from time to time, just breathtakingly high detail, beautiful art. I've actually ordered a couple for myself straight through the website for the first time. Very excited to see them in person. Cultists of the Absolute. Yo! Void ship. Borderless. Not sure what that is worth, but very cool. Astarion. The Decadent. I haven't played... Well, no, that's not true. I have played Baldur's Gate. I haven't played the new one. I'm looking forward to it. It hasn't come out on PlayStation yet, which is primarily what I do play games on. I think that's early September, so a couple of weeks or a week, or maybe by the time I actually post this, it's already out. But I've been hearing a lot of good things, and I'm quite excited to play it. So is my partner. We'll possibly try the couch co-op thing when it does drop. But we have very different play styles when it comes to those sort of games. Vexing Puzzle Box in the Mythic. Grey Slad. Soldier. She's more the, I suppose, listen to everybody's plight and solve everyone's problems, maybe? I think I'm more of a hit it with the big stick and let the problem sort itself afterwards sort of player. I like to engage in combat quite a lot. Nemesis Phoenix, see, that's really cool. I do like these showcase arts in this set. As I said before, Luxury Suite, that is a land, that's probably worth something. Displace a Kitten. It's going to be quite difficult pinging all of the hits in this video, because I am going a bit faster than usual, but I will do my best. I did kind of try to keep up with the Hololive one that I did. It was a bit difficult, but that video ended up being way too bloody long, so I am trying to speed through a little more, just getting through the commons, uncommons, rare, Will, Blade of Frontiers, Robe of the Archmagi. Ooh, another dragon. Not a crazy dragon, but a nice little foil dragon. So yeah, my actual experience with Magic is very, very new compared to most of the other TCGs. I mean, a couple of years, but definitely not a long-time player, enjoyer, collector. I am having to catch up on a lot of the stuff that I have missed, which is expensive, to say the least. It is obviously one of the big three. I think it's the second biggest to Pokemon only, or maybe it's even the first. Blood League. It's a nice mythic there, I believe. We will find out. Split the spoils. I believe it is the oldest out of the top TCGs, and some of that real early Magic art is, well, A, quite beautiful, and B, some of it's quite controversial. I will throw up a couple of images of what I'm talking about, but at the same time, really encapsulates the whole, like, I guess this is a fantasy world, and you are participating in it. Amethyst Dragon, that's a new dragon. It's pretty cool. Which is enjoyable. Like, I don't know of many TCGs that have not only have their own history, like sordid history, but also have like the ups and the downs in media and presence and just the way they present themselves. A lot of the art has... Oh, there's another dragon, young red dragon. A lot of the art has obviously evolved and changed, but from what I believe, I know, there are some OG artists that are still on board, and you can see their stuff quite regularly still. I think drawing and creating for Magic is still primary income for them. Thunderwave in the foil. So that's always good to see. Witch's Love, Atrocious Experiments, Bane's Invoker, Command Tower, Imp, Navigation Orb, Maconid Spore Tender, Sea Hag. Again, some of the art is just wild, and I will... I will go through a bit more carefully when I'm not recording, because I actually do really enjoy the art. I know it kind of looks like I'm just fleeking through and pulling out the expensive cards, well, the rarest cards, which is essentially what this video is for, to kind of show you guys that even though a set may not be in the mainstream eye all of the time, there's still value to it, obviously. As a collector, I can't speak for the players, but Emerald Dragon. Have we got all of them? I hope we have. Crystal Dragon. I do like the dragons. I want to... Majestic Genesis. See, that's pretty cool. Look at the little human. Or elf. Yeah. Let me know if it's... Well, yeah, you can let me know anything, but... Specifically what I was going to say is let me know if you think going back and opening packs for older sets is a good way to, you know, still come across cards that you either want to build decks around, or if that's your primary way of hunting for cards for deck building, or do you do the more traditional, like, look up a deck or make a deck yourself in one of those digital editors and then kind of buy the cards for them? Because I think it'd be pretty cool to just go through, well, it'd be creative to go through and just buy random decks, see what you get. Reflecting Pool, I know those are worth a little bit. I wonder if they're still worth a little bit. And just see what you get, and then just make something out of it. I think some of the tournaments definitely do that, where they kind of just hand out a bunch of packs to players and they have to make decks on the fly, which, that sounds intimidating and absolutely nuts to me, as someone who, from the card playing that I have done, takes like freaking just hours trying to put a deck together that kind of somewhat works. So I suppose that is a really impressive way to see how not only creative someone can be on the fly, or how adaptive they can be. Wand of Wonder, that's pretty cool. It is cool art. I like the butterflies. Just one of those competitive scenes to test not just your general knowledge of the game, but your creative and adaptive knowledge. Probably something I could not do unless it was just with a bunch of friends who also were just as inept as myself and making decks and strategies on the fly. Pseudo Dragon. Does that count? Are we counting that? It does say dragon. Faceless One. Split the Spoils. Find a Grizzly. Kindred Discovery. Baal's Invoker. That's a little dragon man in the foil. I have quite a few ideas in mind for videos that I will be doing coming up, showcasing either different things or, well, ooh, Chadalen Dragon or Chardalen. It's pretty cool. Showing off obviously other card sets and that sort of stuff coming up, but I also have a couple of ideas for some more unique sort of I guess concept videos that I want to do. Ooh, Will Blade of Frontiers in the showcase, in the foil, probably worth a couple of bucks. Pretty cool. And we'll see how they go. We'll see if those are deemed interesting as opposed to just flat openings. Do you like the mat? It's still a Pokemon mat, but it's dragon themed. I haven't even opened Pokemon yet, which I thought was going to be one of my first videos. Haven't done it. I do have some Pokemon set aside for that initial video. Probably be jumping into something modern. Lurking Green Dragon. Oceanus Dragon. So many dragons. As I said in the Yu-Gi-Oh video, Jeff D 2021. Good on you, bud. I am definitely a dragon kid. I was raised as a dinosaur kid, and I have evolved into a dragon adult. No, I was definitely a dragon kid. That's a cool token creature dragon as well. Yeah, they're awesome. Very cool animals. Probably the pinnacle of fantasy, one might say. Always love to see a cool dragon. Great sort of tier. Patron of the arts. That is not a dragon. That is a unicorn. What else have we got? Cut a Deal, Cone of Cold, Flaming Fist, Miracle, Lord of Bones. He's pretty cool. I also like this art style as well. It's pretty sick. Owlbear Cub, Geode Golem, and the Initiative. Surprisingly, I have never played Dungeons and Dragons. I almost played Dungeons and Dragons once. I got a couple of people together, and then one dropped out, and then another dropped out, and then it was just me and one other person. So we were like, oh, what's the point? Would still love to play D&D. I believe there is not Tabletop Simulator. Yeah, is that what it's called? Tabletop Simulator. Perhaps you can play it on there. Just with a bunch of randoms, that'd be fun. You would have to be patient with me. I do not know the rules. I just know that you should check for traps, and Dark Souls has taught me to smack every chest that you see, and Tomb of Horrors Adventurer. And I think that also translates to D&D. Maybe it doesn't, but I know mimics are a thing. I'm very aware of that. And yeah. Also, bards are very horny. That's the only other thing I know about D&D. Circle of the Land Druid. It's definitely something I would like to get into. I don't know so much about how Baldur's Gate kind of ties into D&D. See, there it is. It's not a treasure chest, but son of a biscuit, there it is. Bloody mimic. But from what I played of the early Baldur's Gate games, they are fun.
Top of my to-dos.
They are frustrating. They are... You go in the foil pile. They are very creative. I am, again, looking forward to playing Baldur's Gate 3. But what have I got coming out? Armored Core comes out in like 4 days. Armored Core 6. Very, very excited to play that. Huge Miyazaki fan. Have been for a very long time. I think that is going to be amazing. Hopefully it is, and I'm not dating myself. Well, I'm not completely ruining how that game is going to be. Scion of Hallister. See, some of this dark like fantasy art is like just awesome. Really love to see it. Vicious Battle Rager. What happened to all the big flashy dragons? I'm missing them already. Death of Dispute. Blessed Hippogriff, Reckless Barbarian, Cloakwood Swarmkeeper, Nimbleclaw Adept. Murder. Moss Diamond. Not a Mox Diamond, but a Moss Diamond. I think the most... well, the deck that I... Ooh, Tasha the Witch Queen. Legendary Planeswalker. And she's a commander. That's pretty cool. Hopefully worth a little bit there. Sea of Clouds. And a Crystal Dragon in the foil. That is another land. Hopefully worth a couple of bucks there. I am just putting them on the pile for now, but after I've done the video, I will go through and separate all of the commons, uncommons, and rares. I'm just moving them out of the way to kind of keep up a pace, and as I say that, I struggle. I struggle to open this pack. There we go. Starring Bud, Carefree Swine Master, Kenku, Charcoal Diamond. There's a lot of interesting little side diamonds going on here. Lurking Green, Charadron, Recruitment, Overwhelming, Thrakus the Butcher, Acolyte, Baba Lysaga, Displacer Kitten. And that might be my new favorite art. If you own a cat, you know a Displacer Kitten. Savrok Deathbringer in the foil. Very nice. And a treasure. A treasure to go with the Copper Dragon. If you know of any sets that you'd like to see me open, or just like to see opened, let me know. It doesn't have to be Magic, doesn't have to be anything or any TCG that I've already shown on this channel. I'm pretty open to opening any TCG. I enjoy them all. I haven't personally opened One Piece or Dragon Ball yet, but they're definitely on my radar. Contact Other Plane in the foil. And a dragon token. So considering how much these two boxes cost me, which I will have on the, which I would have put up on the video there, I'd say we're doing pretty well. Just off of my hunches, I think, as I said, they were like 90 bucks, 92 bucks each on sale from the merchant that I purchased them from, which I thought was quite cheap considering what some of the cards in this set can be worth. And then I haven't heard anything about boxes being complete duds, but maybe they can be. I'd say we're doing pretty good so far, especially with that Copper Dragon. Like, every other card might be worth like $2, but I'm certain that that Copper Dragon is worth a little bit at least. Fang Dragon, Etiquette. I think the Silver Dragon's worth a few bucks as well, actually. But they are the only two I really know of. Ganax Astral Hunter, another Savrok Street Urchin, Caves of Chaos Adventurer. I like the Adventurers, but don't really know if they're any good. We are burning through, what is it? How many is in one of these? I should have counted. We are burning through the total quite quickly, which is good. That was the intention. Kind of burn through these. I'm sure you've probably seen this product before. If you haven't, I would advise watching someone's opening when it first came out. Lay Zell's Acrobatics. I know that she is a main character. That is all I know about her, as she is on the packs themselves. She's a bit of a prominent one. And then a Brock. And we still have a little bit of a pile there to go. Ooh. Ooh. Gonna burn through these few commons. Uncommon. Nira, Wild Mage, pretty cool. Kindred Discovery, Avenging Hunter. I don't think this set had any crazy rarities, as aside from the showcases, which I don't believe are that rare. Just cool looking. Whoop. Almost lost the recording device there entirely. Commons, Colossal Badger, Worms Crossing. Ooh, we lost one. Clockwork Fox. There he is. There I am. Love it. I love the design of that one. Inspired Tinkering. You look upon the Tarask. That is a pretty cool art card. Livian, Cold as a Tiamat, Street Urchin. Ooh, a Brass Dragon in the showcase. That's pretty cool. Not foil. Foil is behind it. Dread Linworm. I don't recall seeing the Brass Dragon up the top there. Maybe he is up there somewhere. We will find out during the pricing. Very cool art though. I wonder if there's a Copper Dragon in that style. That'd be pretty awesome to see. But I am definitely not looking a Gift Dragon in the mouth. I'm quite happy with the Copper Dragon we got, especially being foil. That's completely wild. Black Dragon Gate. Amethyst Dragon. Harvester. Coldest of Tiamat. What is your favorite fantasy dragon? Mine would probably be who we got? Probably Midir from Dark Souls 3. Very intimidating, very cool design. Very, very difficult boss. Definitely sticks with you. Parasitic Impetus. I will be doing more giveaways in the near future. Fire Diamond. Seeing all these diamonds in commons is kind of like tricking my brain. Are they worth something? No, maybe not. Probably not. I don't know much about them. Maybe they do. Maybe they're worth a couple of bucks. I should check them. But yeah, I will definitely be doing more giveaways in the future here. Not really aiming for like sub goals or any of that stuff as of just yet. I'll probably just be chucking giveaway at the end of a video every now and then. And oh my god, run away together. That's wild. Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. And Scale Slinger. And I will always explain. Earthquake Dragon. There's another one. Dragon. Haven't seen that one yet. I will always explain how to enter and how to win stuff. Just lost that one. But yeah. Let me know if you are enjoying these videos. Let me know if you are not enjoying these videos. Tell me how I can improve. I'm always keen to improve on basically everything I do. That's a good mentality to have. Always be open. Another diamond, another common diamond. Always be open to criticism as long as it's constructive. Hopefully the cards are all coming through decently on my camera here. Storm King's Thunder. There's another mythic. Haven't seen one for a little while. Swiftfoot Boots. Cool skeleton. Ooh. So many cards in the piles over here. They're just sliding away. I obviously primarily open, well, not primarily. Anything I open is going to be one or two reasons. It's either I feel like it's worth opening monetarily, or it's something I just really want to open and just kind of fanboy over for a little bit. The Yu-Gi-Oh one was definitely that. I didn't feel like it was monetarily worth it even before opening it. But I had a lot of fun, and sometimes that is all that matters. Sometimes you want to open something just because you enjoy it, and I will definitely be doing more of that with a couple of sets and releases coming up. I also have another Magic box on the way of something that I've, since I got back into Magic, I've always really wanted to open. That's going to be exciting for me. I don't think it's worth anything. No spoilers. You'll find out when I make a video about it. Going to be fun. See, these diamonds are cool, and especially in the showcase, they are pretty cool to look at. But they're common, so I don't think they're worth anything. Is that a new one? That is a new dragon. New dragon unlocked. Candlekeep Sage, and another dragon, a wrathful red dragon. I love it. I don't know why I didn't actually open this set when it first came out. There's so many dragons in it. I think the D&D thing kind of threw me off. I think the reception was not great, and I kind of just glanced over it. But no, this set's pretty cool. I will I'm looking forward to just taking a bit more time to go through some of these cards. Really appreciate the artwork going on here, because for me that is one of the most important things for TCGs, and Magic always delivers. Naxxel, Ganax, Astral Hunter. I'm pretty sure I've seen you already. When I first when I first started collecting Magic, I was literally just in it for the art. The Strixhaven stuff was amazing, and I bought like every couple of sets after that, and just wow. I was like, oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's really cool. I like the werewolf stuff, the vampire stuff. What else did I open? I opened Modern Horizons 2. That was pretty cool. I think that was more appreciable if you were a long-term player, from my understanding, but I had a lot of fun. Either way, I still enjoyed going through it. The Seer, Eldritch Pact. It's pretty gnarly. Swine Master. I have been kind of like picking the sound effects that I use based off of what I'm opening. I don't know if anyone's noticed that or not, but it's something I enjoy doing. I have no idea what I'm going to do for this, because I try to pick something that's not like, you know, blatantly annoying, because you'll probably be hearing it a lot when I chuck prices in and that sort of thing. So I kind of try to keep it low key, but I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably try to find a cool, like, Guardian Naga. Is that considered a Naga? She's not a... She's all snake, no human. You've been caught stealing. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'll do. I'll probably play Baldur's Gate a little bit more, see if I can find some sound clips that aren't horrible. The Baldur's Gate I'm talking about is the very first one. That is all I ever played. Well, we're on our last pack. We have found some dragons. We have met some dragons. I believe we've made some money. Maybe we haven't. We'll see how we do. Thank you for watching. Maybe we can get something pretty cool out of this last one. Perhaps. Come on. I haven't seen that yet. Well, that's a bit wild. Sailor's Bane, Thoracus the Butcher, that is cool. Tavern Brawler, Fraying Line, Gate Colossus, and the Initiative. So nothing crazy in that last one. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. I would very much appreciate it. Leave a comment, answer any of the random questions that I posed in this video. Yeah, share it if you want. Don't have to. You do you. No pressure. Yeah, but I do appreciate you guys watching. Some of the comments I've been getting are just insanely nice, and that means a lot to me. Like, I wake up, I read a nice comment, my day's just instantly better. And I thank you guys a lot for that. Alright, see you next time.